Hello Pisces, come on in, welcome. I am going to be doing a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or any who feel drawn to this. I am going to not look for anything in particular. It is a general reading, so I will just speak about whatever comes to me or whatever messages I receive or what I see. I do use Oracle and Tarot cards, and I also wanted to take a moment and say thank you and express my gratitude to each and every one of you who have shown your support for my channel by contributing your energy, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. I really appreciate your comments so much more than you know. They mean a lot to me, so thank you for sharing that. And I wanted to say thank you for the donations that you guys have sent. I received these 2 Oracle decks from a subscriber, Win, from my Amazon wish list. It was such a beautiful and unexpected surprise. It brought me so much joy. I was excited, giddy, like a little kid to receive these, and I'm really excited to be using them this week in this reading. So thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. All right, Pisces, let's take a look. And I also have to say, I'm so glad to be home. When I go through these readings each week, I go through the zodiac, starting with the fire signs with Aries, all the way to Pisces. And by the time I get to you guys, I feel like I'm home. I've made it through my journey and I'm home. And I have no Pisces in my chart. I'm strongly influenced by Pisces. My 12th house, the home of Pisces, holds my Mercury conjunct my ascendant, and my first house holds Neptune, which is the ruling planet of Pisces. So I'm strongly influenced. My sense of self, the way I think, my perceptions are strongly influenced by Pisces, but I actually don't have any Pisces in my chart. But I just feel so connected with you guys. I love your energy. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look. What's going on? What messages, guidance, clarity, confirmation, just what needs to come through for Pisces, please, Spirit? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Pisces at this time? I feel like one turned up, but yep. Physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. Card number 5. There's a change in your physical health. I'm feeling like perhaps you have been struggling with some physical ailments and there's beginning to be a change. You're starting to heal from that, find your strength and balance being restored. Could have been a distorted body image that you are healing. Recognizing the beauty of who you are, just the way that you are. But there's definitely a sense of healing and change in terms of your physical health. What else for Pisces, please, Spirit? Feeling more grounded, centered with this red root chakra. Connection, card number 26, or an 8. Universal oneness, love, interconnection, support. Depending on what this is that you're healing, you could be connecting with a support group that is helping you with this, and you in turn are also helping others. But I definitely feel, and it could simply be through healing this, you are feeling stronger and opening up to and actually reaching out and discovering connections. But definitely a sense of connection, connectedness. And there's very spiritual, ethereal feeling to this card for me. But understanding universal oneness and having love and support, offering support and love to yourself, and also offering love and support to others. You also have card number 28, which is a 10. So a completion. A 10 is an ending, which is also a 1. So there's a new beginning. Compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. This is, to me, compassion. This is just the essence of Piscean energy for me. I feel like you are experiencing love and compassion. Both of these cards are green. It's the heart chakra. Green is the color of healing. It's also the color of Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of healing. I feel like you are going through a monumental heart chakra healing, opening up and removing blocks. I feel like you are experiencing compassion and empathy and acceptance and gentleness in a way that you have never known. But also I feel like because of what you are healing or have healed and opening up to this connection, you are also opening up and offering compassion and caring and empathy to others. You could be becoming a counselor in some way, or connecting with and working with your healing abilities through your healing being your love and compassion. Something about healing our universal oneness. Beautiful, you're flowering. Yeah, I was going to say you're flowering. That is not a lotus, but it did make me think of the lotus, which is the symbol of the connection to the divine, that divine awareness and expansion, opening up. And that's what I felt with that. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, card number 43, the crown chakra. That's your 7th chakra. It is your divine consciousness, your divine connection to universal oneness. This is beautiful. You are connecting, Pisces. You are tapping in, and it's very healing for you, but there's also something about you that is contributing in a very beautiful, soft, compassionate, loving way to this universal healing. Let's take a look at what else needs to come through for you, Pisces. What additional messages Spirit has for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to see for Pisces, please, Spirit? Okay. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. That's a lot, but we're going to take them. Winter's dream, gestation period. I feel like you have been in a gestational period. I feel like you were in a gestational period healing yourself physically, healing yourself mentally, healing your heart and your emotional body. You have grounded yourself, and you are, I feel, coming out of this. You have rested and recuperated and been rejuvenated. It's card number 63 or a 9. Your gestational period is over, and you are about to be, or have just been, reborn. Reborn into consciousness and awareness. Reborn into love and connection. With straddling worlds, card 52 or 7, wandering between realms. I feel like, Pisces, maybe you've always known this, maybe you've been aware of this. I feel like part of this is because you are in the process of being born. You're coming out of the womb, the emotional, spiritual womb, so to speak, and being birthed into the collective consciousness, your awareness of the collective consciousness. You're still kind of going through that process, so you're kind of not in, not out yet. I also feel like, and this is what I was going to say, that maybe you have always been aware of this, but if you haven't, you're definitely becoming aware of this. I feel like you are a realm bridger. You are able to bridge the gap, to be in the spiritual world, connected to the divine, also with your feet on the ground, grounded and present here in the physical world. You're able to bridge the gap and bring information, to bring this flow of information between the worlds. You're a realm bridger. I definitely feel that way. You walk between worlds. You have one foot in each world, and you're balanced and beautifully connected to both. We have card number 30, Horseman, or 3, Herald of Change. There's a huge change coming for you. I feel like through this connection, this being bridging the both realms, I know that you feel that you are about to be born. You're aware of this. You're aware that you are going through this birthing process. You know that change is on the horizon. There's something very spiritual about this card for me. It's your connection. You're sensing that it's coming. Your understanding of what this spiritual message is. And I feel like you are receiving a message and guidance of this change coming, recognizing what this symbol is, or this omen, I guess, of the coming change. But I also feel like you are being reborn to bring this change about, and you're aware of that. You're on the verge of this. Let me move these up. Okay, what else for Pisces, please, Spirit? What else needs to come through for Pisces? You know, and it's not a centaur, but looking at this card, it makes me think of Sagittarius, of the centaur who's half horse and half man. It's actually a person sitting on a horse, but really feeling that energy strongly. And the centaur is the teacher. Higher learning. I feel like you're going to be a teacher. You could be encountering a teacher that's going to help you with this, but you are also going to be a teacher. Maybe literally a teacher within the educational system, or a spiritual teacher, or simply through living your life, teaching within a community, within a support group. But however that manifests for you, you are definitely going to be a teacher. We have card number 50 or 5, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. Absolutely. You're about to have the adventure of a lifetime, Pisces. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling. It's going to be creative. It's going to be spiritual. You are learning to dive in and go. I mean, you're Pisces. You guys very effortlessly flow and swim through the water. But I feel like where in the past, perhaps you have been resistant or trying to swim upstream, unless you're a salmon, that's nigh impossible. I don't know. But I'm sorry. But I feel like you are truly learning how to dive into the flow, and you are ready for adventure. You're going to dive in and go with the flow and let the river of life carry you on this adventure to exactly where you are supposed to be, where you're trying to go. Open to all of the experiences that it brings your way. That's just too many. Anything else for Pisces, please, Spirit? Any other messages in this deck? What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. All right, Pisces. Bottom of the deck. I love it. I just love it. I mean, of course it does, but it just makes me so giddy when it reinforces the message or reiterates what's already been said. Card number 28 or 10, again, completion, ending and a beginning of a new cycle. This is hollow bone. This is teachability. You have released all of your preconceived notions, healed, opened up your heart, your crown chakra, your connection to the divine, embraced this ability that you have of who you are to bridge the realms, and you have released, like I said, released preconceived notions, released what you have learned in the past to make yourself a hollow vessel in order to receive new teachings. This card is hollow bone, teachability. I feel like I said twofold. It is teachability. You are going to be encountering a teacher, giving you new understanding, new learning, filling you up with knowledge that you hadn't possessed, that you couldn't possess because you had so much that needed to be released to make room for this. And I also feel, like I said, you are going to be a teacher. You are going to help those who are open and teachable to gain wisdom. That's absolutely beautiful, Pisces. All right, let's take a look at what the tarot has to add to this. What additional messages, confirmation, guidance, clarity, just what else needs to come through for Pisces, please, Spirit. The world, yeah. The end of a cycle, job well done. You have completed a very difficult lesson. You have brought a chapter to a close so that you can turn the page and begin a new chapter. Heck, Pisces, I feel like you could even be starting a new book, but this is a new chapter or a new book in your life. And this is a major arcana card. This is significant. And this shows up when the world, when the universe or the divine is here to say, good job. We see what you did. We are so proud of you. You have completed that cycle that is behind you. You've got the knowledge. You can carry that forward, but that cycle has ended and you are ready to start a new one. I love it. You're about to have a lot of new beginnings, I feel like. What else for Pisces? Daughter of Swords. This is, Daughter of Swords is the Page of Swords, so that's air. I mean, it's air energy, but that's all of the air signs. The pages are all of them. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have any of those in your chart, or it's simply, this is a student. The Daughter of Swords, pages to me are always students. There's someone who are setting off on a new path in life. Particularly with swords, it's a new learning. Swords represent the mind, thought, intellect, education. You're beginning a new path of study. There's a lot of magic in this, I feel like. It's very colorful. You're learning new things that are very exciting to you. But you're prepped, you're prepared for this learning. You're excited about this new beginning and open to receive. You're being teachable, open to receive this knowledge that is coming in for you and embracing this learning experience. What else for Pisces, please, Spirit? Seven of Wands. This is blocking. This is being defensive. This is having to protect your light, your flame. It's a crossing energy. I think you're moving out of this. I feel like you have had a lot that you've had to defend and block and protect yourself from. This learning, this end of this path, this learning that you're doing, it's helping you to open yourself up to flow through the experiences without having to block or tackle, figuring out a way to just move through it, removing some of the conflict. I don't necessarily, I mean, maybe it is conflict, just obstacles, I feel like. Threats. You're protected. We have the Six of Wands. No, it's got to be the six. I don't know. I've never questioned this before. It's got to be Wands because of these wands down here. But you have the Six of Wands, which is victory and success. It was either the Six of Wands or the Six of Swords, both of them kind of having the same meaning of being successful or moving away. So I'm actually going to kind of read both of them. Six of Swords is moving away from the difficulty, leaving that in the past with the assistance of someone, the assistance of the divine or a teacher. The Six of Wands is having victory, recognition, success, overcoming, and being recognized for the transformation that you have gone through and taking flight. What you are overcoming, your victory, what you are leaving in the past is this feeling of isolation, being shut off, shut out, disconnected from community. You're overcoming that. I feel like this could be this Five of Pentacles, this feeling of isolation or alone, could be what you have been having to defend yourself from or protect yourself from. But you're definitely overcoming that and moving away from that. I feel like you're about to have connection, or already beginning to, in a big, huge, very significant, beautiful way. But even if there aren't thousands of people in your life that you're connecting with, you don't, even on your own, you don't feel or won't feel isolated or alone anymore. You're fully aware of and understand your connection to the divine, and your connection to universal oneness. Anything else for Pisces, Spirit? Father of Cups. This is beautiful. Father of Cups. This is the card of Scorpio, but I feel it can be a Scorpio, or it doesn't have to be a Scorpio, a Father of Cups. It's water. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Can most definitely represent you. I feel like it does represent you. It also, I feel, represents someone coming into your life, someone who's very emotionally mature, someone who's very grounded and practical, someone else like you who is aware of and understands the flow of emotion, the natural flow that they come and they go, and to be able to feel it and experience and flow through it and let it go. Someone with a lot of love. There's a lot of emotion beneath the surface, so much more than what is actually expressed. But with the Judgment card here, I feel like I feel a lot of things. This could represent your father. There, I feel like there's going to be a healing, a judgment, and a healing of something from the past, potentially with your father, that is very emotional. I also feel like this is someone coming into your life that you have a very significant soul bond with, many past lives. Judgment is reunion of souls, someone very significant in a masculine energy, because in a divine masculine energy, male or female, because this represents that to me, but this also speaks to that, like this union of souls coming back together. And I feel like you guys have a mission to accomplish. And it's also you truly recognizing and hearing the call, recognizing what your calling is, why you have gone through all of this, what you needed to learn in order to do this, and to make this judgment call to accept your calling. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Pisces, I feel like this is a few things. One, it is the card of Capricorn, and the Devil card gets a bad rap. I mean, there's nothing, Capricorns are amazing. They're determined and practical and grounded and very industrious. But the Devil also represents a couple of things. It also represents a deep soul bond connection, a soul tie. It represents things that we feel trapped, tied, and bound by. Addictions, ways of being, toxicity in our life that we feel like we can't escape, situations we find ourselves in that we feel like we can't escape. This is the, yeah, of course. This is, I feel like a few things. I feel like this is, as the overlying energy, it's like that's what's completed. You have released yourself from this toxicity, from this thought process, this perception, negative perception of who you are, in terms of your physical being, as well as, so you've overcome that Devil, that toxicity, as well as the Devil can, like, I think I just said that, but if I didn't, represent those deep soul bonds. It's this, I feel like there's a soul, definitely a deep soul connection, past life connection coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be working together. But it also is, like I said, it's Capricorn. It's stepping into that builder energy, productivity, creation, being practical and grounded, and growing your pentacles, your stability, and your security. And underneath this, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, absolutely. You have overcome the toxicities and you are stepping into a very structured, practical, grounded growth period, I feel like. Fortune is smiling on you. The universe is smiling on you. This is beautiful, Pisces. Wow. I've been reading for you guys for quite a while, and I know you have been through a lot. You have overcome a lot, and you are making huge strides. I feel like things are changing in your life in the most beautiful, loving way. Wow. All right, Pisces, I hope that this resonated for you, and if so, I hope that you got something from it, that it helped you in some way. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.